I've got something really powerful to share with you, and it's a smidge vulnerable. So when I first launched Expansion, when I first launched into mentoring, right, in that space, I have to share basically the frameworks, the methodology, the results that are available to you. So to do that, I had to share what I was creating in Elegant Edge and what I was able to create in Elegant Edge. And of course, then I was able to share the results that I was getting. And the results were not only in the fact that I'm building a team, but also in the revenue that I've been able to create, right? I received a DM where somebody in my community, in the Perth community, basically questioned my integrity and questioned my authenticity and questioned my transparency. Basically said that it wasn't possible for me to create the level of money that I was creating, which I know is true. Like every part of my soul knows that's true. I wouldn't share it otherwise, right? I'm not going to share with you the potential possibilities without having embodied that growth myself. I'm not going to share with you the strategies to build your team and lead your team and create this incredible opportunities for your team if I haven't done that myself. I'm not going to share the strategies for you to launch and create and scale your education, your workshops, your masterclasses, your retreats, your events if I haven't done it myself. I'm not going to share with you the strategies to create a luxury client experience and to create a business that absolutely supports the level of growth and supports you being able to step away from your business with the automated systems that I teach in Expansion, right? It is out of integrity if I'm going to show up and teach you something that I haven't embodied myself. But it's also out of integrity for me to actually show that the only thing I care about is revenue, because it's not. Not at all. Your revenue is an example, a metric that you can use to determine if your strategies that you're using in your business right now are actually giving you the results that you desire. It's a metric that you can use to understand, are you on the right path to achieving the desired growth that you have in your heart? So when I share the revenue that I create in my business, when I share the revenue that's available and possible for you in your business, it's ultimately a metric that we can use to refer back to. Is this in alignment with what you want to achieve? Is this on the same path to the desire that you want to create in your business, or is this not aligned? Is the strategy not working? Reviewing your metrics in business is an essential part of business, and it's an essential part of growth, but it's not the only reason why I show up, and it shouldn't be the only reason why you show up too. When you're connected to your vision, your why, your movement, your legacy that you want to create in the world, you get to show up more powerfully. You get to sell more powerfully. You get to market more powerfully. Your content becomes more powerful when you're connected to your vision, your why, your movement, and your legacy. If you don't understand why you're in business and what kind of experience that you want to create or transformation that you want to create for your clients, then why the fuck are you in business? If the only reason why you're in business is for revenue, then we are absolutely not going to work out. Because in my world, my priority is your movement, your legacy, your vision, your why. Why is it that you even got into business? Is it because you're passionate about the experience you're going to create for your clients? Is it because you're passionate about the transformation you're going to help with your students? Why did you get into business? When you remain connected to your why, your vision, your movement, your legacy, it helps you to show up more powerfully in all areas of your business. And guess what? It's the secret formula to overcoming procrastination. It's a secret formula to overcoming lack of motivation, all of the things. So yes, showing up and reviewing your metrics in your business to analyze and understand if the strategies that you're using are absolutely getting you the results you desire, or if you need to shift and pivot your strategies. That is the way you look at your revenue. Your revenue will be able to tell you if what you're doing is working. Revenue is a metric that I review. Yes, revenue is a metric that I share with my audience to show you what's possible, that it's available for you. If it's possible for me, it's possible for you because there's no difference between us, right? Revenue is a metric that you can use to understand if you are on the pathway to what you desire. It's not the reason why I show up though, and it shouldn't be the reason why you show up for your business or your clients either. Connected to your vision, your why, your movement, and your legacy is how you will show up more powerfully. So whilst I share that my Elegant Edge business can make a revenue of 20 to 30K weeks, probably even beyond that in the next coming wedding season, it's not actually about the revenue that it's creating. That is the transformation that is available to you when you work with me and I implement and support you with the strategies that I share in expansion, but it's not the reason why I show up. It's not the reason why I've built my team. The reason why I've built my team is because I want to be able to offer the women in my team an experience that they've never been able to, it's not available to them. The women that we bring into our world, into our team, often don't have the knowledge of hair, which means that we are educating them right from the beginning. That opportunity would not have been available to them unless they invested in their own education or unless they actually went and did a hairdressing apprenticeship. So what they can have when they work with Elegant Edge is an opportunity that was no longer available to them outside of Elegant Edge, right? So when I built my team, I was really strategic in how I was going to lead them. I was strategic in the level of support that we were going to offer them, the level of education that we were going to offer them, not because they needed to improve. It's because as a business, as a company, I value education. I value connection. I value a high level of expertise. I want them to go out and feel incredibly confident with leading their own bridal parties. And that doesn't happen when you're learning on your own. That doesn't happen when you don't have experience in the industry. That doesn't happen when you've just fresh out of makeup school. That doesn't happen if you don't even have a hairdressing expertise or certificate, right? So what we offer at Elegant Edge isn't just about the revenue. In fact, the revenue is just a part of it's the byproduct. What we offer at Elegant Edge is the experience to learn something that they would never have had that opportunity to learn outside of Elegant Edge. We do things differently. There are two messages for you in this conversation today. One, how can you show up more powerfully? How can you be more connected to your vision, your why, your movement, your legacy, what you want to create for your clients or your students? What is that transformation? What are you so lit up by? What lights you up or equally amplifies your anger just by talking about it? What is the conversation that you could be having with no notes? How can you be so connected to your vision, your movement, and your why in your social media, in your sales experience, in your client experience, in your education, in your anything that you are doing in your business, basically content, marketing, all of the things? How can you show up more powerfully and more connected to your vision? And part two of this was, how can you support your team to achieve their own growth and desires on their own personal level? Business isn't just about revenue, it's about your growth, your vision, your culture, and everything that you... So when I share these revenue metrics with you, it's because I really, truly, deeply want you to see that you can have it too. You can have the business of your dreams. You can build that empire. You can launch that education. You can build your team. You can create a luxury experience. You can automate your business and get more time back with your family. You can fucking have it all too. If there's one thing that I want for you to land today in this conversation, is that you can have it too. There is no difference between you and I. Nothing. And all of the excuses that you're going to tell yourself, they don't even matter, because that is your lack, that is your doubt, that is your fear, all coming up to the surface and stopping you, limiting you from actually getting the fucking results that you want in your life and in your business too. I'm getting hot because I'm really connected to this. I'm really connected to you getting the results that you desire in your life and your business too. So there are two ways that you can work with me. That is in Expansion Mastermind and Boss Business. Expansion Mastermind is my high level coaching and mentorship experience, which goes for 12 months. It's 12 months of the woman who is absolutely full body fuck yes ready to lean into building their empire. This is not for the woman who's got excuses, not for the woman who's second guessing themselves, not for the woman who doesn't think that it's possible, not for that woman, for the woman who's in her power, for the woman who knows that she's available, like she can do this. The woman who looks at what I've created and knows that it's possible for her too. Not for the woman who looks at what I've created and thinks it's a trigger, thinks that it's like, not sure. No, not for her. It's for you if you're ready to create a luxury experience, automate your business and get 10 hours of your time back each week, because that's a fucking vibe. And then building, creating your team, or launching, creating, selling, and marketing your education, your events, your workshops, your masterclass. It's for the woman who wants to scale their brand, who wants to have that life and business balance, but still achieve growth without the sacrifices. The woman who wants to fucking lead her movement, lead her team, lead her vision, lead a legacy
The woman who's no longer fucking scared of failure, doubt, fear, not good enough, don't have enough money, all those things. It is not for you. You've got a lot of work to do if you are feeling any of that resistance and hesitance coming up, right? Boss business is the other option that you could work with me. That is currently being redefined, and it's going to be fucking exceptional as we lead into August. It's going to have all of your sales, marketing, lead gen strategies, branding, client experience, and your CEO processes. So how you can step away from being a hobby and into the CEO, into the woman who wants to build her first six-figure year. So Boss Business is designed to help you to become fully booked with your dream soul-aligned client. Not just undercharging yourself so you become fully booked, not just posting a photo in hope that that's going to get you the results, like real strategies that you can fucking implement that will absolutely get you those results, collapse time, and fucking fast track you to creating the empire that you desire. Honestly, you could lean into Boss Business for 6 months and then join us in expansion. If you're wanting to create the growth that I've created in my world in the last 24 months, then that would be my recommendation for you. Expansion is fucking high level, intense, impact, max results. But Boss Business is for the woman who's just not absolutely 100% sure. For the woman who is like, oh, I'm freaking out. I've just launched my business and I'm not getting results and I don't want to spend another year doing the same thing that's not getting me the results. Boss Business is for you. Boss Business is for the woman who is wanting to reach their first 5K months, wanting to reach even their first 10K months, who wants to have their first six-figure year, who knows that they can create that growth, who knows they can implement, who knows they can get the results, but they just want to get the strategies and implement them. They just want to get the fucking results ASAP. Like, they're here for rapid growth. Boss Business is for the woman who wants that first six-figure year, who wants those results. Not for the woman who doesn't take accountability, who can't take responsibility, who finds themselves in scarcity and lack. I don't work with a woman who is disempowered. I work with a woman who has the power, the confidence to know and lead themselves to the results they desire in this world.